Still
Aw.
think about it.
Oh.
Whenever I forget something, I feel like, oh, so is this when it happens?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Bloomberg, writing for movies in Sweden.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hi. It's such an honor being able to speak with you. Uh, one of your movies in the past is one of the movies that has frightened me most of any movies I've ever seen, and that's still Alice. I still
Oh.
think about it.
Oh.
Whenever I forget something, I feel like, oh, so is this when it happens?
Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh
Yeah,
no.
and now Echo Valley, me as a parent, thinking my children are 8 and 12, so now I'm thinking, oh no, is she going to do this to me again? So we'll see. Uh,
Yeah.
with that being said, I really love this movie, and your portrayal together with this, especially Sydney, is well, it's short of magnificent. So. I want to start there. How did you and Sydney prepare to do your scenes together? Because those are the most emotional that we get during this movie.
We didn't have a lot of time to prepare, actually. I had just come right off another job and right into this one. So we had some time with our director, with Michael Pierce, to kind of discuss the relationship and maybe and read through things a little bit. But certainly we were both, I think, excited by the relationship because it was something that we understood. I am the mother of an adult daughter. She's the adult daughter of a mother. We know about that relationship and how intense it can be and how loving and what an important bond it is, you know? And also, I think how much that relationship can bear and will bear over a lifetime, you know? So it was something that we were both, interested in exploring. And she's a really great scene partner. You know, she's very, very available. She has a lot of access to her emotions. She works really hard. She's super prepared. So I think we felt like it was something that we could build, together.
Yeah, and from what I saw, it definitely worked. And there is this particular scene with the dog, let's say it like that, that I think will stick with me maybe as
Ah.
long as it's still Alice. Shooting something like that, how do you prepare yourself like mentally? Because I guess that can be like something that might trouble you down the line if you don't handle it correctly.
We were, we knew that we were going to shoot that in a really long block, that particular scene. There was a lot of movement to it. We did it, it was all handheld, so there was lots of, we would we start coming in, go through one room, move to another room, run upstairs, shoot all that, go downstairs, shoot the other part. There was some stunt work at the bottom of it that we rehearsed before, so we were careful about doing that as well. But it was actually exciting because it's sort of a set piece, when there's something that can almost be like a standalone story. You could almost that could almost be a short film in and of itself, that particular scene. So I think it was exciting for us because you want that kind of challenge as an actor. You want to be able to play something that has that kind of a shape to it, So we were all able to construct it together. It was really a thrill to work on it.
Yeah, I'm really happy to hear that, and must be very different from like working on something like Sirens, which is very completely different, and
Yeah,
having those come out at almost the same time now.
I
Uh, so so
know.
so so how is that kind of like going from different projects so fast?
That's what we do, that's what you do. I mean, but oddly, of course, with they were shot a year apart, so I didn't have the experience of shooting them back to back. I only shot Sirens, last summer, and that kind of came out faster. And then Echo Valley was a longer process because we were interrupted by the strike. But you never know how things are going to come out. And then oddly, you sometimes end up doing press or speaking about two projects they suddenly get compared to each other, and you had no relationship to the two of them being together in your own life. So it's sort of, but that's what we do, you know. And if we were doing the same thing all the time, I think we'd complain. We're always looking for a different kind of experience, a different kind of storytelling. I feel very gratified to have the opportunities.
Yeah, so thanks a lot for taking the time to speak with me today, and I'm so happy that you do what you do. So please keep on doing it.
Thank you.